A lot of people have asked us to do a video recording about the success you're having in dealing with your MS symptoms in recent months. So can you tell us a bit about what's been happening with you and where you've come from with your MS?
Sure. I had my first MS symptoms about 10 years ago after the birth of our first child. We were investigated, but I didn't get diagnosed with MS till 2006. Since then I've had my symptoms up until last October.
That was 2009?
2009 would consist of fatigue, is extreme fatigue. Every day I would have to have a rest in the afternoon, early afternoons, to have the energy to stand and walk to do the school pickups and the afternoon business that comes with having kids. Got two gorgeous girls, 9 and 7.
So what were your first symptoms? What showed up was around about 2000.
Initially I had visual problems, and it was investigated and thought to be fluid on the retina, which can come and go. So, but it came and went many times, and after lots of investigation, 6 years down the track, I was found to be optic neuritis, and was eventually sent to a neurologist and diagnosed with MS.
So, since that diagnosis, how were your symptoms? How did they evolve from 2006?
My symptoms would comprise of, I've got right leg weakness. I've had to give up work in November 2008. I was just finding it extremely difficult, and my leg weakness would mean that I could only sort of walk for about 4 minutes without it getting tired and heavy, and I would have to stop after 10 minutes. I can't stand for a long period of time, and after doing that amount of walking I would then have to rest for a substantial period until I can function properly again. The fatigue was huge. Just getting through the day was often very taxing. I used to think that feeling like death warmed up was just the way it was. My eyesight had trouble seeing things clearly. There's some central vision discrepancies, and worse with fatigue and glare. Increase in body temperature would make everything more difficult, including like just being, if I had a high temperature, just being able to stand was a problem. But loss of balance and dizziness. Walking upstairs was difficult, I should say. But reduced dexterity in my fingers.
So things started to change for you around about October, November last year. What things did you do differently from November that started to result in changes for you?
At the beginning of November I started taking some Colostrum products, and they have been nothing short of life-changing.
So what's been the changes in your symptoms, and sort of what did you notice first up once you started taking these things?
Within weeks, energy levels vastly increased. I was running around doing things of an afternoon when normally I'd have to lie down and rest. Just going about those daily activities without struggling. Now don't have to have an afternoon rest to get through the afternoon. I haven't done that for months. My leg doesn't even feel tired or weak or heavy of an afternoon at the moment, and it hasn't for months, which is pretty amazing. I can walk a lot further. A couple of weeks ago I did the same walk I did before I started these products, and however this time I could walk, and it's the same time of day, same routes of walk. I could walk for 10 minutes. Before I could only walk for 4 minutes until my legs started feeling tired and heavy and really wanting to stop. And now I walked for 20 minutes, and last time I've only been able to walk for 10 minutes for a long time.